One of the first things that strikes me as a longtime Nintendo player is how closely Mario plus Rabbids feels like a game crafted by Nintendo. Ubisoft has done a great job of referencing the long-standing source material in the Mushroom Kingdom to pay a loving tribute to its world and characters, creating one of the most non-Nintendo Nintendo games in recent memory. With that thought fresh in your head, though, it makes more of the subtle mistakes more glaring. At times, this feels more like a Nintendo game that dropped the ball in some areas as opposed to an Ubisoft game trying to hit the level of polish we all expect from a traditional Mario outing. Small quibbles aside, the highs in this game far outweigh the lows and any nagging issues that pop up. The game, of course, is gorgeous and sounds great to boot. The environments all pop with a level of color and character we have come to love, and the music feels fresh even when it references classic Mario riffs. The main story of the game cuts loose a lot of logic, and it's most definitely for the better. The Rabbids, surprisingly too, aren't as obnoxious as they have been in the past, even during long play sessions. Shorter bursts do make them a little more tolerable though, but overall they are, dare I say, funny. They work and work well. The small cutscenes we get between worlds and boss battles are cute, entertaining, and give just enough reason to put the characters in new situations and worlds. The gameplay is what really drives you forward. Having completed the game in about 25 hours, I can say with certainty it does not get stale. The tactical game player in me enjoyed discovering how to exploit the movesets between ranged attacks, physical attacks like sweeps and jumps, propelling teammates to further distances or elevated platforms, taking cover, and figuring out when to use power-ups. There is enough things to keep it different and lively. No two maps are the same, except in the one instance where you have to rescue a character, then backtrack through the previously completed section of the game. Even then, the game throws new enemies or enemy placement at you, forcing you to not tackle it the same way. This part of the gameplay is what makes the game an instant recommendation. While each battlefield identified by 2 flag posts remains interesting, the in-between sections have been hit or miss. Some of the traversal has felt like traveling down a corridor while occasionally mixing in simple puzzles. So far they have been small diversions, but their level of simplicity has felt more time-consuming than fun, especially since it makes it longer to get to the real parts, the battles. Challenge-wise, the game ramps up around the end of World 2. At the start of World 3, I've had to replay more than one battle due to failure than preferred. It's never truly discouraging, as it is always easy to give it one more go. The only part that got frustrating was losing 20 minutes of time played to a simple control issue or accidental button press. The enemies never feel cheap, but if not played smartly, you'll be praying for the 50-50 chance of an attack hit or miss. As it pertains to the time factor, I completed the game in about 25 hours and moved through the entire game. What is nice is whether it is docked or in portable mode, you can quickly play in short bursts. The travel sections between maps are never drawn out, and some even have you moving from battle to battle very quickly. For those who end up playing on the tail end of a lunch break or at work, or while you're waiting for the water to boil at home, the game caters to small sessions easily. One thing to consider, however, is that because each character has a subtle but different moveset, longer gaps of playtime may result in shaking some rust off, as you have to remember how each teammate works with one another. It's a quick learning curve, but coming back after a few days may result in at least one, "Oh yeah, I forgot they can do that" moment. Based on concept alone, this game may fly under most people's radar, but it really shouldn't. The tactical gameplay is not as complicated as it sounds, but may immediately turn people away. If that's you, I'd still encourage you to try, but empathize with those that use the small amount of playtime they have, not wanting to learn a new system. For the level 30 gamer, you're getting a lighthearted yet meaty adventure with fun gameplay mechanics, traditional Mario look and feel, and several chuckles along the way. Not to mention the ability to play in short bursts at your leisure at home or on the go. This one comes highly recommended. Well, that's my take and review on Mario vs. Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I really hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next video, and until then, see you in the next level.